the most unlikely Nintendo Direct rumor to ever come true came true. We are getting two Nintendo Directs, one of which being the first Nintendo Direct for a brand new console, and I guess this one presumably being the last one for Switch 1, although I'm pretty sure Switch 1 games will still get announced and talked about in future Directs, but this is the last Switch 1 only Direct, and it comes only 6 days before the brand new unveiling of Switch 2. So, yeah, this is basically like E3 on crack. Christmas came early, twice over. I don't really know if we've ever had a lineup of Nintendo news as exciting as what's about to drop soon. Not to say that there's going to be amazing stuff in this Direct, but just the fact that we have two Directs in a row is pretty nuts, with one of them being the debut Direct for a brand new generation, which, going by last generation, the Switch presentation from 2017, it's probably lining up to be a good one. And Nintendo has actually been way better with Directs over time. You know, if you remember the very first Nintendo Direct way back in like 2011, 2012, they kind of sucked, especially if you go and rewatch them now. It's like, yeah, there's exciting news because we all like new announcements, but not really the best, but they've evolved and gotten better and better over time, with the last few Directs being some of the best, in my opinion. So hopefully this is really good. I mean, we haven't had a Direct since June. It's almost been a year. They better have been cooking, because even in between that time, like ever since, you know, some of the more major games released, like Echoes of Wisdom and stuff, we haven't had too many, you know, super exciting announcements. Obviously, there's like Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, which I think is a great release because a lot of people didn't play it on Wii U. There's a lot of issues with that game, and it's essentially a new game for a lot of people, even people who owned a Wii U like myself. So that was a great release. I don't want to underplay that or downplay that, but we all know that it's been mostly remakes, and it's kind of been a little bit of a semi-drought in terms of just new stuff to look forward to. So it seems like we're all building up to this. In 3 minutes, the lid's going to be blown open, at least to some extent, on the upcoming Nintendo news, and I'm just so hyped. Ever since Pikmin 4 came out, there's nothing I'm really, really, like, dying to see. I would love Kid Icarus Uprising Remake, either in this Direct or Switch 2 Direct, although I'd prefer it in Switch 2. GameCube NSO could show up here. Something kind of niche that I just want is UFO 50. It's an indie game that's only on Steam. I want to see that on Switch, so maybe that will be here. And then I've heard there was rumors of a Pikmin spinoff, and obviously, new Pikmin is the goal for any Nintendo Direct, so I would love if that showed up, but besides that, I don't really have any particular, you know, hardcore wishes. I would love to see remakes of the DS Zelda games. I really think those deserve a new chance, a fresh coat of paint to make them more accessible, kind of like how they did with Skyward Sword. So maybe we'll get that. I don't know if it's going to be in this Direct, though. The fact that I can, you know, even predict or choose what I'd like to see in each Nintendo Direct is just, oh my god. Dude, remember when we didn't even know if Nintendo Directs were coming back? Now we have 2 in a row? This is nuts. But we are 1 minute away. The chat is hyped. We got over 300,000 people watching. Damn. Dude, wow. And Super Chats are off? Nintendo. Oh my god. You're so non-greedy. This is just so exciting. I can't wait. I want some juicy, juicy news. Just something. And I feel like there's going to be shadow drops too. This definitely feels like the Direct that is most primed to have a couple shadow drops. Primed? Ooh, Metro Prime 2. That would be a fun shadow drop, but yeah, let's just some people in chat, they're giving me ideas. Not my chat, the Nintendo chat. I saw Splatoon. I think Splatoon would be another great candidate for a spin-off. You know, it's a big franchise now for Nintendo. There hasn't been any spin-off games, and the game formula for Splatoon is like ripe for spin-offs. I mean, look at what they did with Side Order. That's kind of like a roguelike put into Splatoon. So, you know, that's a great spin-off idea already. Oh my god, let's go. What's the opener? Is this a Dragon Age or something? Not Dragon Age. Dragon Quest. I'm not really into the JRPG games. Not that I have anything against them, it's just that I haven't really put aside the time to get into this genre. I didn't grow up with it. So, yeah. And I don't know if what they're showing would be the first thing I would play if I were to, you know, get into SNES kind of era RPGs. I feel like Chrono Trigger would probably be the one I would want to start with. But, you know, it's not a Nintendo Direct without one of these games. I feel like in every Nintendo Direct there's at least one or two of these, so yeah. I know a lot of people love it, so even though I'm not going to buy it or play it, can't complain. Although I feel like there's just so many of these games, man. Like, do we really need Dragon Quest? Like, yeah, what oh, 1 and 2? I was going to say like 15, but yeah, cool. Awesome.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Really? Oh my god.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that as well.
Yes, I will. We will.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1.
Nah, I don't care about the Switch 2. I'm only tuning into this
from
one.
Square Enix.
Said nobody ever.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're
Yeah,
excited
I don't
for
remember,
more
like,
information in the future.
were Nintendo Direct viewership always this high? I don't remember it
Let's see the
being
first batch of headlines.
at 500,000. I feel like this is just like really anticipated and has more views than usual. What is this? Lethal Company? That's kind of what it looks like. One of those type of games.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
Alright. What? I'm not Dante.
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring.
The what
You
series?
are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Damn, this game kind of looks like
Conduct
shit.
interviews to investigate
Like
Iris's
graphically.
whereabouts.
I mean, it is Switch 1, I guess.
Dive into a
They gotta show off the crusty visuals where you can't even fucking read the texture on that properly, so they can promote the graphics of Switch 2. Make it look better by comparison.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this
Launches
presentation
on the
is gonna
Nintendo
be
Switch
a
system
third
July
party.
25th. Unleash the supernatural. A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido
Yo, this
Kuzunoha
guy's
makes
just
his
named
living
Rhythm
as an
Heaven
apprentice
to Switch,
detective.
and he's spamming
But
Rhythm Heaven.
unbeknownst to
Nice.
others, he
I like
also
the
fights
dedication.
alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
The skips in chat.
Demons can also be useful outside of battle.
I mean, it looks like a good game,
And their
but
powers are
I
helpful
just
in
feel like I've
finding
seen so many
solutions
things
during
like it. Well, I mean,
investigations.
I guess it's a little.
Guide
I don't
Raido
know.
through a series of
It's just not
strange
something I'm gonna
incidents
play, but it doesn't
as
look
he
bad.
uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered,
music sounds
The
pretty
Mystery of the
decent.
Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a
It's
mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
It's Puckman.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift
And yeah, I
combine
did
with
notice
Puck
that this was
to
made by
explore
Namco
areas you
in the
couldn't
beginning.
reach
and yeah, obviously it's Pac-Man. Yo!
Tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting
Is
this
this
world
actually
will prove
like
hostile.
a
When
Pac-Man
facing
game,
opposing
bro?
enemies,
Is
you
this
and
part of the
Puck
Pac-Man
can
series? Is this gonna go in the
temporarily
wiki,
fuse into Gaia
bro?
form to unleash powerful attacks.
I kind of want to get it just for that now.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect
Bro.
resources.
Holy shit!
then be used
Pac-Man's
to enhance
popping
your
off! Waka waka! Holy
Work to
shit!
uncover Puck's true goal. And
Eat the
devour
power
enemies to
pellets.
survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man
Bro.
when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yo,
July 18th.
Shadow it's actually a Pac-Man game. I thought it was a little reference. But it's actually part of
rhythmic
Pac-Man?
march begins.
Wait, that's actually crazy cool. That's actually, holy shit.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to
Dude,
the
that's
beat
actually
and give
sick
different
as hell.
commands to the Patapon
Shadow Labyrinth?
army. For example,
Holy
Pata,
fuck.
Pata, Patapon advances them forward. While Pawn,
I'm actually
Patapon
so
has
pleasantly
them attack.
surprised by that. I was about to shit on it too when I first saw it. I'm like, this just looks like the last game aesthetically, but no! It's fucking epic Pac-Man. And I've heard this game, like I've heard of this game, so I might end up trying it, like one day, like if I want to get in the franchise. Now we have the first few games remade here, so that's great. But I'm still fucking reeling from that Pac-Man, man. That's actually so cool. And like Pac-Man is such a classic character too. I watched a video where it was like the history of video games, and Pac-Man is literally the first video game mascot. So it's just, I don't know, man. That looked really cool.
Welcome to Zephyr Town, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
This looks like a Game Freak game. Oh, dude, this just looks like
First cropping up on the Nintendo
Harvest
DS
Moon.
system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of
Rip off
activities to get up to.
120. I don't know.
You must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops.
More
and
farming,
caring for animals.
dude.
Then
Come
sell
on!
and other wares at the town's
It isn't a
weekly
Nintendo
bazaar.
Direct without farming, bro. Come on.
As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone. Plus,
Ugly
taking
ass
advantage
wife,
of Zephyr
dude.
Town's windy
No
conditions
nose.
can make travel and other tasks a breeze. The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Nobody cares.
Please look forward to the latest entry.
I'm
in
not.
Story of
I'm
Seasons
not.
series.
I'm sorry. I know you said please, but I'm just not. I don't
Next,
care.
Please take a look at this.
Okay. Metroid Prime 4. Oh, the show isn't ending with it, which means we have kind of like a big announcement coming up. That's exciting in itself, but this is exciting too. I mean, we've been waiting how long to see more of this game? Oh my god. Let's go.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
A colossal tree at the center. It's gonna be open world, and that's the
In order
fucking
to
main point in the
survive
middle.
And escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Nice. It seems like the scanning's more
She's
involved
not
this
alone,
time.
though. Abhorrent
Although I haven't
alien
played
creatures
Metroid Prime 2 or
living in
3,
the
so
jungle are
could just be
waiting to
carryover
strike.
from that. Damn. I love how this game looks. Yeah.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Yo. It's no
Allow
use!
Samus to operate mechanisms
Take this!
and to open
Let's
doors.
go. Dude, she can open
They
doors?
also allow her to control the trajectory of her beam.
Oh! That's awesome.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
It's awesome. Dude, Ultra Hand. Dude, you even have like the eye on her head? Let's go.
And what will be her fate after
Dude, I
being
would
summoned
love if
to
this
the
game
universe?
came out in the first half
Threads
of
intertwining
2025,
beyond
like June
space
or
and
May.
time are beginning to weave a new tale.
What if they shadow drop this? That'd be actually nuts. Coming 2025? Yeah, it's probably going to be a launch title for Switch 2. That's why they're not giving the specific date. Because, like, why wouldn't they if it's, you know, within this year? Yo, Shadow the Hedgehog suit?
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be talked about again at the Switch 2
Okay,
Direct with the release
Let's
date.
move on to some more headlines.
I love
Ready to
that.
Stir up some
I love that
mischief?
little preview.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange
Just
elixirs.
seems pretty like a pretty
Then
fun
serve
idea.
them to your villainous visitors.
I don't really care
including
about
Ursula
Disney
and Gaston. With help
villains
from
to like
Yzma,
this
you can
extent, or Disney in
upgrade your
general to this
ingredients
extent to
produce
enjoy
some
this
wildly
game
wicked
or want to buy it,
creations.
but
The potions you
I feel like
make
this
can
is pretty
influence
cool
each
for like
customer's
Disney fans, not
storylines,
just like
leading to different outcomes every
slop
time
that
you
is
play.
just a kid's game or
Who
whatever.
knows
I feel
what
like this is gonna feel
mischief
to
might happen.
Disney
Villain's
adults too.
Cursed
So
Cafe
it
launches
seems
on
pretty
Nintendo
unique. I
Switch
like it.
later
I like the
today.
idea. And it's a shadow drop. Nice.
Summon a spellbinding adventure. Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During
Chucklefish.
class,
I like
use
that
magic
developer's name.
circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
This might be like. This looks like a
Are
really
you ready
fun
for
co-op
a
game.
spellbinding journey?
Kind of like The Sims, but like
Enrollment
in
begins
co-op and
when
obviously
Witchbrook
Witch.
flies onto
It's a lot
Nintendo
different
Switch
than The Sims,
this
but you know,
holiday.
like a life sim type game that's multiplayer. That looks pretty.
Action,
Looks like it could be fun with the right
adventure, and
people,
arcade
right?
games
So,
await.
I think that's
Set
cool.
off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn
I like the art
platforming
style.
adventure, you'll explore an
Platforming.
expansive
Let's
archipelago
go.
where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts.
I like how this looks a
then
lot.
use its abilities to find your own
And the
path through
pogo,
enchanting
dude.
world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago
I might actually play
holds?
this game.
Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman.
But
launches
first, I
on
need to play
Nintendo
that
Switch
Pac-Man.
this
First, I
holiday.
need to play Shadow Labyrinth.
Celebrate
after
the
that.
40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up
Oh,
games.
damn,
from
I saw like the
across
pixel
series.
art immediately, and I'm like,
Titles
UFO 50?
include
I don't know,
Gradius,
like, I haven't played it
Salamander,
yet, and I want to go into it blind, so I
Light
don't
Force,
really recognize the game, so I didn't know
Gradius 2,
if it was or not. And I guess I'm not
Gradius 3,
familiar. No, I don't even know what Gradius
and
is. So.
Salamander 2.
There's so many
Some
like
titles come with
old
multiple
pixel
versions,
fucking
including
shooter
ones from
spaceship
different
games
regions
that
and launch years.
I kind of lose track.
Plus,
Like
take the helm
Galaga,
with brand new
just
entry,
some
Salamander 3.
Gee. Oh, they made a new one? What the fuck? That's kinda
Gradius
nuts.
Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders
Imagine if they did
begin
that for
later
Sonic
today
Origins,
on
just like a
Nintendo
new
eShop.
Sonic in the Origins
Battle
collection.
to the
Like,
beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in
Yo,
the Celeste
Celeste?
Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC
and Pizza
in the
Tower.
future.
Oh, let's go!
Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Damn, another Shadow Drop. Let's go. That's awesome.
Let's see what's in
I'm not
store.
gonna buy it, but
Welcome to
I feel like-
Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
I didn't even know that they still
There are
made Tamagotchi
stores
stuff.
galore.
Also, it's called
Design
Tamagotchi. I
glasses
thought
at
it was
the eyewear shop.
Gachi.
Polish pearly whites solo or with
I
a
thought this
friend
was like
at the dentist.
a series that
And
was like
arrange plates
stranded
at
in the
the
2000s.
afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than
Gochi.
before. With over
Gochi.
100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set
My
up
favorite
shop
one is the
when Tamagotchi
green-
Plaza launches on
the green
Nintendo
little
Switch
penguin
June 27th.
guy. Look super intently to see how bad the graphics are. Yo, are we gonna release date?
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
Because we know this one isn't going to be
You'll
cross-gen.
begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Barely figure out how to develop on Switch. You think they're going to do Switch
Setting
too?
is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City.
This is like the most exciting Pokemon
To
game in
make
a
it
while for
easier
me,
for
though.
people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon
Damn, the
here.
graphics actually look pretty good. Well, for, you know,
But they
Game
might be
Freak
hostile.
standards, I
If you
suppose.
sense trouble,
But
get to
I don't see
safety.
anything like really
There are
glaringly
Pokemon that live outside
annoying
wild
with the
zones too.
graphics, you know?
Some of them
So,
can even be found on
great.
rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls,
Red
city's
eyes,
aura transforms.
glow Pikmin.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Nice.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Yo, that's cool.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City.
I hope the gameplay
seems
is
there are
more
even more
closer to
secrets
something like
waiting to be
Xenoblade
uncovered.
than
What will you find on your
than
adventure?
traditional Pokemon gameplay, which it looks like
Pokemon
it's leaning
Legends
more in that
ZA
direction. So
launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
late 20, yeah, it's gonna be like December, November.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, something cool, new, exciting.
Hello there. Boop.
Rhythm
The game you're
Heaven.
about to see. Boop. Doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games.
Dude, the guy in chat, he got
You wanna
it.
see?
They gave it to him. They heard him. They were looking at chat. They were looking at chat and they're like, put this in right now.
It sounds easy,
Bro, this guy
but the timing is
sucks.
super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
Yeah. Oh.
In this game, you might do almost anything. but
Ba,
you'll
e,
need to
a,
do it in
e,
rhythm.
oh.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Yeah. E, oh. Oh. Awesome,
Get into the
dude.
rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series, Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Hell yeah. Oh. 2026. No! Well, at least
That
they're
was
getting one,
Rhythm
dude.
Heaven Groove.
I feel like that
Brand new
franchise like
entry
never gets
in the
new
Rhythm
entries,
Heaven
so
series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope
I
you're
am
looking forward
surprised that's 2026 though. This seems quite a while
to it.
away.
Next, we have news
For a
about
game
the
like
use
that,
of
but
digital games on your
I
system.
don't know. I don't know
Please take a
anything
look.
about game development, so.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yeah, that's how
But
games
what if
work.
digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
What? What does that even mean?
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing
Okay.
you to play that title. Your digital
can't
games
we already
will
do
be
that?
lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Oh, so it's a way to like help with storage, I guess.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Oh, that's useful.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
And it's good that they're
Just
doing
as if you
this
had
when
inserted a
Switch 2
physical
comes
game
out, because a
card.
lot of people are gonna have like 2 Switches now.
With virtual
through
game
that,
cards,
so.
you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
That's
Local
convenient.
communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
But I was hoping for
You can also lend out virtual
being
game
able to
cards
like
your Nintendo
download
account, family
your
group
physical
members.
cart in and
Connect
make
to
it
your
like a
family group
virtual
member
game, like
system
the other way
via local
around. I was
wireless
hoping
when you
for,
want to
but
lend a game.
this is cool too.
Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Oh, that's nice.
And you're
That's
done.
actually really cool. I'm
They
glad
can
they're
now
doing
play
this.
on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
So you lose access to it when you lend it? That's a little weird. Like, there's
The virtual
restrictions
game
with
card
sharing
feature
physical
lets you swap
games,
games
and they're
between
adding
Nintendo
in those
Switch systems
restrictions digitally. That's kind
as well
of
as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
a little strange, but
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
yeah,
Let's take a
This is
look
basically
at
for
more
Switch
Nintendo
2.
Switch games.
that's cool. Okay, we get the reel, and then we're gonna get one. One more big announcement, hopefully. Sorry, I like brain power there for a bit. I don't know why. I was just looking at High on Life, and I'm like, Justin Roiland kind of get exposed to some shit, or maybe it was proven wrong. I don't know, but. Yeah, what's that frame rate? Game kind of looks cool though, the way you were like building and destroying terrain. But I'm gonna be too busy playing that Pac-Man game
Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo
to
Switch.
care.
Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir,
Bro,
and Will, the
I just,
Explorer.
dude, I just don't
Two
care about
heroes
these.
whose
I feel like
fates
there's
and
so many
legacies
games
will
with these types of
intertwine across generations
medieval
in this
themes.
epic
Like,
RPG.
I'm just sick of it, man. I don't know. Like, I don't even play these type of games. I'm already
Experience
sick
the
of it.
original story along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses.
Okay.
What
And the
histories
direct
will you
with
uncover through the ages?
a Pikmin spin-off.
Saga Frontier 2
Or GameCube NSO.
Remastered
Although I think
launches
GameCube
on
NSO is
Nintendo
probably going to be
Switch
saved for
later
Switch 2, like as
today.
an incentive to get it, so.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander
looks
through
good.
isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to
I
unfold.
kind of want to play this game,
In
but I also feel
Monument
like I'm...
Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her
I'm
adventure
just too
through
into the
motherhood
Pac-Man game to
as
care,
she
but
and
I do
herself
like
unlock
this.
the secrets
This
of the
looks cool.
sacred geometry.
I don't think it's gonna be a day
Both
one, but
games
it's gonna be
contain
like one of
all their
those like,
additional chapters,
yeah, I'll pick it up and have it in the
add-ons,
back of my
and
mind.
DLC.
I'll pick it up
The
eventually.
first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Nice. Get the whole franchise on there. I love it when they do that. And they better do that for Metroid Prime. They better do that.
A brand new entry in the
Even if it's
Everybody's
through
Golf
GameCube
series is
NSO,
driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Well, I mean, it would have to also be like Wii NSO, I guess. Prime 3.
Time your button
I don't know.
pressed
I
just
hopefully
right,
2 and
take
3 will
your
be
shot.
playable in some form before 4 comes out.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots.
Damn,
In
it's
the
already over
single-player
30 minutes.
challenge
I
mode,
thought, well, they did
compete
say
in
around
tournaments
30
and
minutes.
face off
Maybe it's
against
like
a range of
35,
rivals to
36
become
minutes.
the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Pikmin 5. Dude, Invincible?
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to
Wow,
aerial
I've
aces,
never been able to
you
play
can
as those
mix and
characters
match
in a video
variety
game.
of
That's
heroes for an amazing
crazy.
array of
No, forget it
possibilities.
now.
And
Bro.
swap between your team of 2 at any time.
This demake of Marvel Rivals is fucking crazy downgraded, dude. How weak is the
Up to
Switch?
4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for
Online,
the
that's
fate of the
good.
Marvel
Doesn't have
Universe
that.
begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Marvel's popping off with these games, man.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion,
Was it?
where you'll battle
I didn't
as
see
a
the
tag
title
team
the
of
first
different superheroes.
time, bro.
Next is our last game announcement.
Yes, Pikmin 5! Hey, Pikmin 2! Hey, Pikmin Remake! Ugh, fuck, it's not Pikmin. Animal Crossing 5? Yo. Wait, me Animal Crossing? Yo. Tamagotchi Life 2? Oh, let's go. This actually looks awesome. Tamagotchi. Yo! It's like way better than the first one. I know a lot of people like the first one, but I just feel like, I don't know, it could have been much more, and this is it. It's all in 3D.
Life, living the dream.
Let's go. 2026. 26. Nice.
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
So far, Pikmin
Our
5?
final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
Yo, you said...
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Mario movie 2.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Pikmin movie?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yeah, no
Thank
kidding.
you all very much.
700K?
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Yo, dude, Nintendo YouTubers are
After the
fucking...
Nintendo
Rumor
Direct
news
for
YouTubers
Nintendo
are
Switch 2
outdated
on
now,
April
dude.
2nd.
You got some competition.
News about Nintendo Switch
Pikmin
2
4
will be
comics,
delivered
though?
to
Let's
you
go.
daily and directly.
Dude,
through
we
Nintendo
got some
Today app as well.
Pikmin!
Nintendo Today will be available
Let's
to download on smart
go.
devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Damn, you need a Nintendo account?
That's all I have to
go.
share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Pikmin 5? Alright, that was pretty decent. That was pretty nice. You know? That Pac-Man game really came out of nowhere. It was a pleasant surprise. Unfortunately, no UFO 50 or anything I said prior, but hey, pretty good. And we have a direct, you know, a bigger direct in a couple days, so that will be super fun to see. I'll react to that one too. Thank you guys for watching my reaction. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you later.